Animal Kingdom, pre-hurricane. Just plenty of rain around. So even though it's wet and miserable and we have a hurricane coming, Hurricane Milton, sounds more like a cheese than a hurricane. This is not related to that. And I'm gonna have to put this around my shoulder, you're right, Eric. Hold that, thanks. There we go. I could do like a cape like Superman.
There you go.
Shouldn't be single much longer after
Much better,
this.
right?
All right, Eric, where are we going? I don't.
Safari.
Safari? Perfect. And as I hear from someone else's live streams, probably every safari is different, right?
Yeah.
So I've done over 500 videos, and this will be my first real live stream. Oh, there's somebody on it. Ooh, already one person. Oh, they disappeared pretty quick.
YouTube live?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe we live a stone's throw away from here.
I know, living what? From my house now to the entrance of Disney is 9 minutes and 53 seconds. No, me and Keegan didn't time it. There we go. So if you're the one person that's on here, why don't you tell me who you are, because I can't see. So, naive. Is that a proper tree?
Is that a what?
Is that a proper tree?
A proper tree?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
it doesn't look.
It's
Like
not
a,
real.
no, it doesn't look. Not even the leaves at the top.
Nope. They never fall.
Ah. So who's on? Reveal yourself. You have nothing else to do on a Sunday morning and look at this live. Who is it? Look at those clouds. That's nasty.
Pretty dark over there.
I'm going to really hope the rainproof, waterproof iPhone claim is true. Or this might be the last live stream I ever do. Because I'm not paying $1,000 for another phone. My vlogging camera's good, but you can't stream from it. So, two people, hey, we're gaining traction. This time next year, we might have 3. But that 2 people's like my mom and my son. So where are we going, Eric?
Head back this way.
Head back. Oh, that clears it up.
To the
Head back
safari.
this way. Over to Safari. I think we'll check out Pandora later.
Yeah.
I do like Pandora. Although for some reason it won't let me get on that ride. The test here as well is the battery. So my battery's fully charged, but let's see how long it lasts doing a live stream. Going, like I say, done many videos, but live stream, this is the first real one. So testing stuff out here. I actually hope it storms really bad. Well, I mean, I never understand sometimes the people who they live stream, right? But, and if you're on here watching, make a comment, if you will. Don't want to feel alone. Okay, if you're watching it, make a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Nobody's listening. Creature Comforts. You ever been in there?
Starbucks.
Oh yeah?
It's Starbucks.
I'm not sure how much I can do at once. Drink Starbucks and live stream. I'm not that gifted yet.
Drinking a hot coffee, right?
I give credit to these people who live stream for hours. I don't know how you do it.
A lot
But,
of talking.
Pardon?
A lot of talking.
I know, yeah. What I am going to do though is start live streaming the fireworks every night. So I'm going to start doing that tonight, weather pending, is the fireworks. Because my new place has a great view of the fireworks at Magic Kingdom. So I figured we'll start live streaming that. That way it doesn't have to bounce up and down like this is probably doing. I have the tripod. Really sophisticated one that like balances out.
Yeah.
But it's so difficult to set up. Got to be really technically. It cost me $400.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
Tusker House. So I've been there once with Keegan. Some great. It's a buffet, so it's kind of a African infused food with characters.
Characters, yeah.
So let me just check this out. $47 for breakfast. A little bit more expensive than Waffle House. But you pay for characters. It's all about the memories, right? As with every character dining, the food is okay, kind of better than most buffets, but you're paying for memories. Or YouTube videos.
Right.
So walking pretty slow. Oh, 3 people, an all-time record. Can one of you at least comment on this? Don't make me feel lonely. Come on, please. And this is my very good friend. Oh no, that's Eric. Where did you one go? Good friend Eric, who I just moved. I can claim to have like a BFF now who lives near me. I'm not sure if you'd say BFF, but just for we're at Disney, so let's all be. I brought my rain jacket out and I put it on, it's so hot, but here's a safari, only 15-minute wait. Great, it's only 15 minutes to, Eric, can you hold down, my jacket's falling down again.
Give me a hang on to your jacket. I have to hang on to this one, so.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Just because I called him a BFF, now he's trying my stuff around.
Let's see how easy it is to take that off.
I know. All right, there we go. So Kilimanjaro Safaris. Hey, I'm all decked out. Look, I have the T-shirt, the cap. The one thing I know how to do is brand and market stuff. But I'm gonna keep doing this. Keep watching this. Even if you have no interest in it, put it on, let it play. Keep accruing those minutes and hours so me and Keegan can be able to do more. The more views we get, the more it allows us to actually do more stuff on YouTube. So here we go, 15-minute wait it says. I don't think it's going to be 15 minutes. Safari's going to be pretty cool
It's
though.
gonna be a little bit longer.
You do?
It's already taking so long.
Oh. So yeah, I don't know the line that well, but this safari should be pretty cool this early in the morning. So if you got to start thinking of stuff to say, we've got 15 minutes where we just stood, Eric.
Oh wait, we gotta talk?
Yeah, I have to talk, I
We
think.
didn't say I had to do that.
So Eric, what's your favorite part of Animal Kingdom while we're here? I'll be the interviewer. What's your favorite part?
Safari.
Safari?
Yep.
All right. It is pretty cool. I mean, there's a fake safari at Magic Kingdom, but Animal Kingdom has it, you know.
In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together.
Come on, there's 3 people watching this. Comment! Leave me my first ever comment on a live stream.
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair,
Nobody wants to
please
leave a
have
comment.
this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space.
So the weather looked really bad this morning, but it's actually not too bad at the moment.
When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
We cancelled twice this morning because of the rain, but I ended up coming.
Look for the stealthy hyenas who stay hidden by day, but come out at night to hunt for a meal. And the hippos, who you may see leaving their cool daytime retreats in the water to feed on the banks of the Safi River. And wherever you are in the reserve at night, listen for the lion's roar, which can be heard from as far away as 6 miles. Lions may sleep for up to 18 hours.
18 hours a day. Wow. I struggle to get 4 at the moment.
And vocalize all through the night, even here at Kilimanjaro.
I went to bed last night at midnight, 4 o'clock, wide awake.
Were you watching soccer?
No, I went on a date.
No, this morning at 4 o'clock.
No, it doesn't start till 7:30.
Oh.
No, I went on a date last night. To Brown and Derby? Hollywood Studios.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the beauty. The beauty of living right next to Disney is you're like, okay, let's meet up at Disney. It's pretty cool. This is not for everybody, but I'm definitely enjoying my first 7 days of living near Disney. Wow, there's 5 people. Somebody leave a comment. Somebody somewhere in the world leave a comment. Even if you don't like me, leave a comment.
Unless they're watching with the mute on.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we've got about 10 more minutes in line here. So if you think it's boring, just check back in 10 minutes and we'll be on the safari then. In the meantime, see around here. Pretty cool. I'm impressed. For the first ever live stream, I'm quite impressed. Talk to me, Eric. We gotta do something.
It's very humid out this morning.
It is very sticky, isn't it? It is very sticky. And if Eric's wife is watching, Susanna, we're gonna go to the bar after this. When's the Lions game on?
I haven't checked it.
You haven't checked when the Lions are playing? Oh God. Man City played yesterday, so I'm good. But I have no plans today, so after this, blame it on me.
I got home chores.
You got what?
Home chores.
Home chores. Wait, that's nightly chores, not home chores. I get ready with the hurricane this weekend for the. I have a junk removal company, so here we go, branded well. So I have a junk removal company and a travel agency. So hey, somebody likes it. Hey, who is it? Make a comment. If you can make a comment for me if you're on the live, just put down live. Really helps. It's cool to know who's watching me as well. So if it's Keegan, great. If it's not Keegan, why are you not watching this? So make a comment if you will. And I actually don't know what half of these the gadgets are on the side, but anyway. So again, probably another 5 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. These people coming from this side, I believe, are the ones who have the fast pass.
Yep, the lightning lane, yep.
So if you paid money for a lightning lane and it's 10 minutes, it's cut your line by 10 minutes, you just kind of wasted money.
The Lions have a bye week. They're not playing today.
The Lions are what?
Lions have
Oh, it's the bye week? And that's why you don't know, right? That's your excuse. That's pretty early to have the bye week. What, is it 3-1?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
They play the Cowboys next weekend.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please
So if you're watching it, make sure you comment. Like I said, about 10 more minutes.
fill in all the available space.
Just hanging out.
It is not necessary.
I'm as bored as you are if you're watching it.
If you are
I
traveling,
get used to this.
please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area.
But in reality, I'm spending the last 17 minutes talking to myself.
Please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your
That's
wait
okay.
time to
Oh,
a minimum.
building audience, 4 people
Once
now.
again, please
If you're on this,
together,
just
keep up with the party in
comment
front of you and fill in
that you're
all
on
the
it,
available
please.
space.
Please.
Thank you for touring Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
All right, we're nearly there. We getting close? Well, I mean, we're closer, but are we getting close?
Closer.
Closer. Oh, that's not good.
Looks like it started raining again.
Yeah?
You can hear it.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's raining hard. Might have to take that back off Eric and once we're done with this ride. Harambe Wildlife Reserve. So when I come to Disney, I normally used to having Keegan with me, and we can use the DAS pass because he struggles with lines for sure. But I don't have Keegan, I have Eric, so I have to go in the economy lines.
Right. I'm a little shorter.
Yep, a lot shorter. My son's 6'5", 6'6", and he's 13.
Oh, wow.
I know.
It keeps growing.
He does keep growing. Yes, he does. We're getting closer to the ride. We're getting closer to actually being able to watch something and not just listen to me babble on.
Bundle guys, take the strollers here at the end of the bridge.
Once again, have a wonderful safari. And as we say here in Harambe, karibuni, welcome aboard.
Getting closer. Getting closer. 6 people, 8 people on. Wow. There's 8 people in this world who have nothing better to do than to watch this. It must be Eric.
Are they all from England?
It's probably, I don't know. It's probably Susanna, Mariana, Stephen, Keegan.
Safari vehicles, I wanted to make certain I told you about our loading.
If you're watching it, comment. Nobody's commented yet, at least I can't see it.
Please locate the nearest treasury and discard any unfinished food or drinks. If someone in your party is traveling with a mobility device, please line up.
Trying these filters.
You know you got the flashlight on?
I do? Oh, I don't need the flashlight. How do I get that off? Oh no, cancel. Alright, how do I get the flashlight off here? Alright. There we go. Flashlight off. Here we go. We're getting closer. There's the rain. And just through the Elwood, real close.
Each row of the zone.
Next party, wait.
Alright, here we go.
Children may be seated next to
Alright, pretty close. So for those of you on tonight, pending weather, I'm going to live stream the fireworks from Magic Kingdom. I'm going to do that from my backyard. So if you're on at the moment, comment. You can comment. Like, comment. Tell me where you're from around the world. It's pretty cool. Please make a comment, please. Here we go. We are going to be not on this one, but the next one, I think. If we happen to be on one of us can be on the end. Can I be on the end?
Yeah.
So I can video. Thank you, Eric. All right. Yep. All right, we're on the next one. Oh, and the front row as well.
Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Before you begin your trip, you should know.
Well, it's raining, so I've never done this in the rain before.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all.
Battery's holding up well,
space.
still 88%.
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our
All right,
stroller
here's
parking
our
area. If you are traveling
car.
with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space.
Look at that rain.
Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wide. Permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Jump in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems,
Close to getting on.
motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly.
Still nothing here.
Enjoy
Yeah,
your
it's pretty busy now.
Kilimanjaro Safari.
15 minutes, probably longer than that. Not too far though.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safaris. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone. And welcome
Just
to
waiting
Kilimanjaro
for the,
Safaris. Before you begin your trip,
what is it called?
you
Truck?
should
What
know
is it?
that
Safari?
the airports of the
What's the vehicle called?
pass through rough and rugged terrain.
Truck? Just waiting for the truck to turn up and then we'll be on the safari.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be
Not sure if the rain's the issue.
aggravated
I'm not sure what it is.
Expecting mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Asante Sana. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari.
Oh, really?
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su
Just
seguridad,
waiting.
permanezcan sentados y Mantengan las manos,
Sorry about this,
brazos,
but it'll be here
pies
eventually,
y
I'm sure.
piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Remember this one time where there was a rhino that was charging the truck.
So someone just asked, where is it? We are at Animal Kingdom, and we're in Disney World, and it's a safari. So Lizard Gothic, appreciate your comment, thank you. But yeah, we're at Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Disney World. We will be on the safari as soon as we can actually get the truck to come up. I don't know what's going on.
Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Asante sana. Enjoy your
Alright, so this still hanging out, which means you lose some people watching it because there's nothing going on, but not a lot you can do about it.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados.
That's the vehicle there, just waiting to get in it.
Brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños.
Oh, that one's moving,
Jumbo,
which means
everyone.
this one's moving. Here we go.
Safaris. Before you begin your
Maybe not.
you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough.
How are those people? Is there another place back there to get on?
No, there's one up that way.
But there was full.
Safe and pleasant.
Here we go. Here we go.
Help get free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure.
Okay, let's get on the safari.
Should not ride. Once on board your safari
I didn't want to see him.
Okay. Here we go.
You're on the next truck, please. Next truck.
On the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, legs. Doors are going to be sliding closed.
Give me a second. Doors closed, all clear.
Thank you. What is it? All right. As we say here in Harambe, twin day, that means let's go. Well, Jumbo, everyone. My name is Alexa, your driver and safari guide here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a couple safety reminders. Please make sure we are staying fully seated with hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Basically, don't try to reach out towards anything around us, whether it be animals, plants poking out, things like that. And again, no standing at any point out here. Goes for everybody on board, little ones and adults alike. We are just waiting for our turn to head into the reserve. If you take a look above your heads, there is that animal spotting guide. That'll help you familiarize yourself with some of the species we may see out here today. Now, due to time of day, migration patterns, sleeping habits, and the fact that it is a little wet outside, we may not find every single animal out there, but we usually get lucky with a good bunch of them. I'll do my best to point out everybody that we see. I'm gonna hang out here, just giving the truck in front of us a little bit of space. If you are taking photos or videos, that is more than welcome. Just please make sure you're hanging on tight to all loose articles like cell phones and cameras you may have out. It'll get pretty bumpy as this is an unpaved road, and the reserve will not allow us to stop for any item that may have fallen out. If something does happen to fall, go ahead and let me know. Just keep in mind these are real trucks and real animals, so can't guarantee it's going to be in the same state it was when you lost it. Alright, we're going to start rolling in here in a sec. So our first stop is the Little Aturi Forest. Animals here use their colors and markings to blend into their natural surroundings. In the wild, this camouflage helps them hide from potential predators. They're typically quite shy as well, but there are some animals out and about already. So coming up on our left, there are two black and white birds. Those are saddle-billed storks. And then a little further up the hill are some bongos. Now the storks get their name from the yellow patch that sits on their beak in the shape of a saddle. And there are two of them here, so they do mate for life. That other one peeking through the bamboo here. The bongos up there, they are nicknamed ghosts of the forest. They're very rarely seen in the wild. There is kind of a lighter colored antelope there as well. Those are greater kudu, a little taller. They stand about 55 inches. It's about 5 feet at their shoulders. And the kudu can leap about 6 to 8 feet straight up in the air, meaning they could board our truck if they really wanted to. Lovely person out there to our right, so excited. One more greater kudu coming up to our right. A little bit closer, you can take in their height a bit better, so keep in mind we sit pretty high up here. They're almost as tall as us. All the ones here in the forest are going to be females. We can tell because they do not have horns. The males would, and kudu horns actually grow to be about 6 feet long. I know it's tempting, but please make sure we're not making noises at the animals. Out here to our left, we're looking for some larger species that I always say are the best at hiding. Keep an eye out for any movement or suspiciously smooth rocks. Kind of slow roll. There's the back end of one out there if you see them peeking out behind the wall, but there's another one taking a nap right here. It's a black rhinoceros. So 2 black rhinos.
Black rhino, it's lake.
Yeah.
They take a little mud bath, that's why they look a little tie-dye there. They're snoozing. Black rhinos are the smaller of the rhinoceros species. They weigh about 3,000 pounds full grown. Sounds like a lot, but it is kind of petite for a rhino. There are 2 of them here in the forest, but they're not really going to hang out together. That is a very solitary and territorial animal. They are also pretty shy, but they do have good reason to be, as they are sadly critically endangered with their greatest threat coming from humans. They have no natural predators in the wild, but they have been poached for their horns. Those are just made of keratin, same as our own hair and fingernails, so it serves no true medicinal or financial value. On that note, we're moving out of the forest here and into a new ecosystem as we'll head through the Safi River. The river is home to animals that spend lots of time in or around larger sources of water, so the more aquatic species.
It's quite cold. That breeze.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright, first looking down to our right, we see some pink-backed pelicans. You may also kind of see these tan blobs in the water. Those are going to be hippos, but we are going to try to find more of them up ahead. Don't you worry. The pelicans get their name from the pink color that appears during mating season. It's present all year round as part of their skin and not feathers. It's just going to be much more vibrant in that time, similar to how our cheeks turn pink when blushing. Here we go. To our left, they're kind of snuggling together. There's a bunch of Nile hippopotamus there.
Oh, wow. They were sleeping.
Now, hippos are technically land animals, but they spend most of their time fully in the water to not overheat. They can hold their breath for around 8 minutes at a time, and they have a natural reflex when sleeping to push only their nose above the surface to take a breath of fresh air, and they'll sink back under without fully waking up. We kind of look down to the left there again. There are some Nile crocodiles. There's one lurking in the water, and then a few are on that little bank there. These crocs grow to be about 16 feet long and weigh around 500 pounds each, and they can live upwards of 40 years old. Now, Nile crocodiles make pretty notorious predators in Africa, but they make pretty decent parrots as well. Both mother and father crocs will gently roll their babies' eggs in their mouths and poke little holes in them to help them hatch. Once hatched, those babies can stay in their mouths and kind of use their parents as a hiding spot from any external threat when they're little.
Tracy, who's your cousin's teacher?
As we are turning up here on our right-hand side, we'll pass a baobab. These are nicknamed upside-down trees, as their branches kind of look like roots, and also the tree of life. They can store thousands of gallons of water in their trunks, and they're able to conserve so much by not sprouting leaves for up to 9 months in a year. That baobab is a good indicator that we are heading into the savanna. This is the largest part of the reserve. It's home to a lot of animals you may recognize, and maybe some new ones as well. The first ones coming down to our right are going to be these tiny little spore-colored antelopes. They are springback. They're kind of blended in back there. They get their name for their agility. They're able to spring or bounce about 6 feet in the air repeatedly with something called pronking. They do it both when excited, but also to avoid potential danger. Coming up to our right out there, some sable antelope. Now the sables are the animals that are going to stick together and fight to defend themselves in fight or flight situations. They'll actually crouch down on their knees to use those long horns and fetter for defense. Then closer to them to our right, and then to our left, they're sleeping inside of their little den, taking shelter. There are African wild dogs, also known as painted dogs, for their patchwork-like coats. In my opinion, one of the cutest animals out here. These are actually the most successful hunter of any mammal. They're super efficient, and they take turns chasing down their prey until it drops from exhaustion. All of that in their wake, of course. Kind of blended in with the bushes over here, some Ankoli cattle. They're also known as Watusi after those that domesticated them. In Africa, they're shown as a sign of wealth, and their horns are going to grow about 6 to 8 feet across on average. Let's turn around those sables there. On our way to some more animals, we'll pass by termite hounds. Those are these large mud-looking things. They are made out of saliva, dirt, and dung.
That's rain starting to come down.
So air can pass through to keep it cool as they hold millions of termites. When they're outside bake in the hot sun and solidify, they form an almost concrete-like texture. Larger species will use them as scratching posts, and then they kind of wear them down and they're finished with them. Smaller animals will stand on them as lookout points. See some stripes peeking through up ahead here. We'll find Hartland's mountain zebras, and if you see two little fuzzy ones, there are two babies out there, but they're growing super fast, only a few months old. Now, Hartman's mountain zebras, they have a bit different of a stripe pattern from other species in that their stripes don't connect all the way around their bellies. There's somebody hiding pretty well to the left, but I'll point him out just in case. Kind of in the bushes behind that bundle of trees, if you see an eyeball and a kind of cream-colored coat, that is an eland. They are on the spawning guide, but this is the largest species of antelope on the reserve. They weigh about 2,000 pounds. A bit closer to the zebras there. Now, a group of zebras is known as a dazzle. So when they run, their stripes sort of blend and create an illusion to dazzle whoever is watching them. They've gotten all wet, but there's one of those babies, and then the other one's standing in between a few. And a few more springbok way up there. Looks like there might be a little bit of traffic up ahead, so we'll be slow on for a sec. Animals here in the reserve, they do have the right of way. Sometimes they take advantage of that and just fully hang out in the road. There's a little bit of that going on this morning, especially when the weather changes. They get a little frisky out here. Get to look at some trees. Back here, but if you see them, oh, they just bent over. So, since there's traffic, we get to look hard for it for a second. There is a Maasai giraffe in between, like, the ledge and that little fencing there. Like I said, they just bent over, but keep an eye out for movement, because they're really tall, but they're hiding there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's come back.
Maybe they'll walk out, but they are, I don't want to say spoiled, but they don't really like getting wet. Taking shelter, but maybe they'll want to approach here in a second while we're hanging out. The Maasai giraffe is the tallest animal on the reserve. They stand about 18 to 20 feet on average. And the group of them is known as a tower, pretty fitting for their height. Like I said, somebody's in the roadway up ahead. Oh, it looks like we are going to scooch forward now. That giraffe knows what they're doing. Well, keep an eye out. We are going to find more baobabs out here that I mentioned store a lot of water in their trunks. And animals with horns or tusks can poke holes in them to get drinking water. Both humans and animals alike need it to survive. That's where they got the nickname the Tree of Life. Another view of all those zebras out there. See their stripes. Now each zebra is going to have a stripe pattern that is as unique to them as a fingerprint is to us, so no two are identical. But babies can actually memorize their mother's stripes to not get mixed up. And then up here to our right, we'll get another view of those springbok. Still tiny, but a little bit closer. Now they are the smallest species of antelope on the reserve. With those little legs, they can run upwards of 50 miles an hour. Places them in the top 10 fastest land animals. Alright, slow rolling here. So I mentioned animals can poke holes in these trees. An animal with tusks that can do such a thing is going to be an elephant. So we're going to pass through their territory here. You can see a few already out to our left, kind of behind some bushes. But there are a few of them scattered about. These are African elephants because we are, of course, in Africa. We can actually tell them apart from others because of the large shape and size of their ears. Kind of a coincidence, but they look like the continent of Africa. Now when they flap their ears like little wings or Dumbo, that is going to serve as kind of a fan or cooling system for them. When air currents blood vessels on the back of those ears, it helps to lower their body temperature by up to 15 degrees. So pretty handy tool to have on some warmer days. Just past this little ledge here on our left, you may see them over your shoulders. You may have to twist a little bit, but they're right next to us, just behind us. And then we'll be coming up on some much smaller animals up here. We'll find flamingos. Now these are going to be greater flamingos. They're the largest of the species, but the lightest pink in color. And they get that distinctive pink primarily from their diet of brine shrimp. It's something rich in the protein beta-carotene, and it shows up fully after about 2 years of life. So if you see the slightly smaller, more gray and white ones, they're just a bit younger. A bigger, more gathering of them like this is known as a flamboyance. As we are heading even further into the savannah, we'll find a change in terrain. There are some more flat, stomped lands, lots of tree cover, as well as some large mud wallows. Animals like rhinos will throw themselves into mud, covering from head to toe. One, to be playful, but also to cool themselves down. When the mud dries on their skin, it creates a shell that acts as a form of natural sunscreen. Sucker platform. So remember way back in the forest, we saw a couple black rhinos, one of them nice and covered in mud. Explain that that's a pretty solitary animal. Out here, we'll find white rhinos, and those white rhinos are standing in front of a truck right now. It's right in front of us. They are a lot more social and active. They like to hang out and play in groups like dogs. And there are a few youngins out here on the reserve that kind of act like rambunctious toddlers. So it sounds like we're going to get a good view of them up ahead once they decide to kind of scooch. Now, white rhinos are going to be the larger species as well. They weigh about 5,000 pounds full grown. And if they stay kind of close to the road as we roll past them, you can really take in their size.
Yeah, you're at the mercy on these trips, aren't you, of the animals, so you never know what you're going to get.
So the rhinos are in fact still in the road. Does sound like their keepers are on the way though. If you saw any pickup trucks or different looking trucks out here, that belongs to animal programs. Typically in their trunk beds they have things like hay, lettuce, veggies, leaves, all sorts of bribery to convince animals out of the way. So like I said with the rain, these animals get a little frisky, little rambunctious.
So there are rhinos in the road. So we're just waiting for the rhinos to move.
Does anyone have any questions while we're hanging out? No? Alright.
So what deters the animals from crossing from one environment to the next? Is it the chain?
Yeah, it's what we roll over, they're called cattle guards. So yeah, there's one right in front of us separating the west savannah from the east savannah. So essentially white rhinos are not going to cross over here, and animals like zebras aren't going to cross over to the eastern savannah. I've heard it feels like standing on or walking on Legos. So it'd be uncomfortable for them.
Right.
Do they know that? I mean, do they try it? And I mean, how?
The only ones that get really close to them are like the babies when they're first introduced out here. Those baby zebras would get really close, but I think their parents, for the most part, kind of like deter them. They're like, don't go over there. So I haven't seen any of them actually step on them, but I don't know if they're curious. I think they just know that they shouldn't go there.
I know, that's why I was like, I'm like, oh,
So if you are on this now, why don't you comment? Tell me where you're from while we're waiting for these rhinos. There's a long delay. Well, comment. Tell me where you're watching from.
If anybody wanted to know, one rhino did move out of the way when their keeper was there. Keeper left and another rhino stepped in the road. So that's why we are still holding. They're just up ahead here, so we'll see.
Again, while we're hanging out here, if you have any questions or any comments on where you're from, just put it on the comment section and let me know.
Alright, sounds like we might be able to scooch forward here in a second. They do have the tendency to move out of the way for one or two trucks, and that's
There we go.
next, but hopefully we'll get smooth rolling in. Again, looking for white rhinos. Alright, doing already.
Oh, no wonder we couldn't get past those. Wow.
So a couple of them over here, you can see they look a little tie-dye. The mud's drying on their skin there. We'll try to with the rain. We had a little spot there. Now their name doesn't come from the color of their skin, which is gray. Instead it comes from the Afrikaans word bite. It means wide, and it represents the broad rectangular shape of their mouths. They are grazing animals, so they'll eat the grass and the cement floor. So that continues. Now, like I said, white rhinos are pretty social, so we got a couple over on this side. We may see a few more of them up ahead as well if they wander around. These two, we'll get kind of closer to over here. Also coming up to our left, these animals do a really good job at camouflage, but I can see them through the trees. This is where we'll find cheetahs. There is another rhino up here though to our right, but cheetahs on our left. Keep an eye out for their spots. There's one walking around there.
That's two there, right?
Another
there we
pretty
go.
white rhino here. Now the cheetah is the fastest land animal. They can run up to about 65 miles an hour, reaching that speed in approximately 3 seconds. They can only maintain that though across a few hundred yards, as it does take an extreme amount of energy from them. And when hunting, they rely on that speed more than strength. So their timing has to be near perfect to catch their prey.
Oh, lions.
A really good view coming up ahead here. We're gonna find another species of kitty cat, or some lions. So he was just climbing up there. don't know where he went. Oh, if we want to be quiet, we can listen to him. There's a lioness there, though. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna join in. Little chorus. Oh, I can see his tail hanging down there. He's on that taller rock. We're gonna turn around the rock, so we'll try to get another view of him. Always fun to hear in the morning.
I think that's the first time I've
We also got more white rhinos over here to our right. They're all over the city. So lions are actually nocturnal animals. They sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day, only getting up for very short bursts of energy at a time. So they'll go back to bed soon, but we'll get another view of them over here. The male's gonna have that fluffy thing. When hunting at night, it is primarily the females that go out, while the male stays back to defend the territory. Ooh, big jump! And they'll stay home with the cubs. They are standing on top of what is known as a Kopi rock formation. They look a little similar to Pride Rock. This is what they use in their territory. Coming up here to our left, we'll pass by some burrows and rocks. If you see any fuzzy rocks, those are warthogs. There's a couple kind of in this back corner here before we fully turn. Warthogs are one of the largest burrowing animals, and they are very resourceful, and that while they do dig their own, they'll reuse those of other animals left behind as well.
Those lions were
They're out
awesome.
right now, but when they sleep in their burrows, they'll actually back up into them with their tusk facing outwards to help them look intimidating to anybody passing by. Now, coming up on our right-hand side, back on the ground, we'll find some ostrich eggs. Those are going to weigh about 3 pounds each, equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. And they are strong enough that the average sized man can stand on them and will not break. And now we're headed towards the edge of the savannah into Magadi Glen. This is the latest addition to the reserve. It's home to the Warden's Coast and some Nigerian dwarf goats. The goats are very playful animals. We oftentimes see them running around, headbutting, climbing things. So real being cute, but they also notoriously don't like getting wet. So they're kind of glued to the porch right now, and there are a couple in the back of the Warden's truck there taking shelter. Like, listen. Just being goats. And they are ruminants. This means they have a chambered stomach. It gives them kind of a pot-belly appearance, but this is normal for them. Doesn't mean they're bloated or feel bad. Really just says they can eat a whole lot and continuously digest throughout the day. They sort of function as little lawnmowers, and they're also a domesticated species here on the reserve, as farmers in Nigeria were able to use them for their milk. It tastes pretty sweet, but it's also high in nutrition and value. So while the farmers had profit and playful pets, the goats had a free place to live, free food, healthcare, and lots of attention. This relationship between the farmers and goats is a good example of how humans and animals can live together peacefully and harmoniously when done correctly with the right intentions. Now with that, we are approaching the outskirts of the village, so this does mean our safari is coming to a close. I do hope you all enjoyed your time out on the reserve. Hopefully saw at least one animal you wanted to. Maybe learn something you hadn't known before.
Wow,
We have had
25
any
minutes
wilderness
safari.
explorers on board. You have been riding on the Simba 1. That is Simba, like the lion, and the number 1. We are going to move up to our dock in just a second here where we'll part ways, so please make sure you've got all your personal belongings with you. It is kind of a long walk back to Africa if you leave anything behind, and this trip is going to go out on another safari, so guys, please double check. Now here in Harambe though, we don't like to say goodbyes. We think that is far too sad and much too final. So instead we say Kwaherini, which means to go well. So I do hope you all go well and go wild and have a great rest of your day here in Disney's Animal Kingdom and wherever your next adventures may be. Alright, if you are on the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, legs, doors are sliding open. Watch your step as you disembark. All right, everybody.
Oh, there we go. 25 minutes on the safari. 25 minutes. We had a bit of a delay, probably 5-6 minutes with the hippos. Hippos right now. That was the Safari Animal Kingdom at Disney World, and it was pretty interesting. Lions were very loud. Didn't see any giraffes. Normally see giraffes, but and it's raining as well, so that puts some of the animals away. I guess they gravitate to, don't want to get wet, right? Who does? So that was pretty cool though. That was pretty cool. What do we think, Eric?
It's not often you get to see a lion and lioness roar. I've been on this ride a number of times, and never once have I heard them roar.
Yeah,
and the rhinos were obviously really active.
They were everywhere. Yeah, I've heard them once before, but they're loud. It's amazing how loud lions are. We see it on TV, it does not do it justice.
Right. Well, now that you live near here,
I
if they
could
roar, you could hear them in the morning.
Well, I could do this every Sunday morning. It's Sunday safari.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What do you want to do? Gorillas?
Yeah, let's go.
So, not only living close, but now we're gonna go. Gorilla Trail. Let's check out Gorilla Falls, Gorilla Trail. I'm gonna let you go first, Eric, because I have no idea about this.
I think I've only been on here once.
Oh, okay.
Someone else doesn't like to go near the gorillas.
Really? Why? Phobia?
Probably when they were little, watching Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I must admit, I used to get freaked out watching Planet of the Apes. But I love King Kong. And then you look at the Empire State Building when I was there, I'm like, how did he get to the top of that? And then as I got older, I realized it wasn't a true story. But at the time, I'm like, how does King Kong get to the top of that? Really. And if I was that female, or Jessica Lange was in one of them, if I was that female, I would not be wanting King Kong to, I would not fall in love with King Kong after taking me up there. But anyway, here we are at Gorilla Falls, and we're gonna see, guess what? Probably a gazillion different types of monkey. There we go. That is a colobus monkey. Not colon monkey, a colobus monkey. And if you are watching this colobus monkey, let me know in the comments. I can only see the back of it. I don't know where the face is, but it's a colobus monkey. Angolan colobus monkey. And as I describe these monkeys to you, it's because I'm a safari expert. It's got nothing to do with the signs next to it. So I'm assuming this is the environment that gorillas live in, right? It's replicated from what's over here.
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, luckily it's not very hot today. Oh, this would be very sticky. So the yellow-backed duiker, which I bet we can't find it. What's a duiker? I don't know. If you're watching this, please comment. Let me know that you're watching it, where you're from. Don't be shy.
It's like a big rodent.
Oh, it is? Oh, I'm looking for a big animal, but it's not then. Anyway, it's not here. Let's carry
It's like
on.
100 pounds.
Oh, it is?
180 pounds, yeah.
Wow. I've never been 180 pounds. I think I was born 180 pounds. All right, let's check out some more interesting stuff. I'll find some big gorillas. For those of you who've come to Disney Animal Kingdom a lot, I probably sound really stupid. But if you don't come a lot, and you've never been, then at least you're getting a taste of what it's about. I've only been here 5 or 6 times in my life, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, not many. To be honest, most time I come to Animal Kingdom, I just want to go to Nomad's Lounge and get churros. Maybe we do that before your chores. We can get churros. Churros and chores on Sunday. Susanna would be, there's 8 people watching. It's my first live stream, so I'm pretty happy with that. Comment if you will. Please tell me where you're at. Don't make me feel alone. Help my mental health. Tell me where you're from. Feel like I've got friends. Here we go. This is like butterfly stuff. Is it? Reptiles? Yeah, why would butterflies be in gorillas? Let's go through. I'm gonna skip reptiles. I see plenty of those in my yard. Lizards and stuff. Okay, this is cool. Here's my PA. It's starting to rain, but I'm gonna get wet. These are colored ducks. Thank you. Thanks. All right, this looks cool in here. Where are we going? Crocodile skull?
We have the World Showcase of hippos. We have hippos from Mexico, Germany, South America, Australia, United Kingdom. Our male gorilla is from
What is that?
Hippo.
It's a hippo? There's a hippo.
So they can stay underwater for 8 minutes.
Hippos stay underwater for 8 minutes. Wow. So is that the top of the hippo?
Yeah.
But it's just the one to go in here. No, it's not a man.
All right, let's keep going. What's next? What is it? Meerkat. Zebra. Alright, not much out there at the moment.
It's honey gel. It comes in two forms, either a gel or a biscuit.
And it's like in the lettuce, or it's just not where the lettuce was?
Scattered around, so
Scattered
they're
around.
fine. But it's something that we can make since it's a smoothie. It's kind of like a multi-bite. Or like really like protein bar. Are you gonna come along? Are you gonna try yours? Come on, let's see.
That's still yours, is that pretty?
Yep, little mom's done hers up until about 4 or 5 years old. So she's still pretty solid, so she'll come back to mom every once in a while.
The Lowland Gorilla. That was probably the best one we've been to yet. That was pretty cool. Pretty active. Again, if you are on watching this, tell me where you're from. Tell me you're watching it live. Tell me what you're doing. What are you eating? Tell me why you're so bored that you're watching me. Or just don't say anything. All right. Where do we think we're heading to here?
More gorillas?
I hope so. I want to see the big ones. Ones swinging from trees. They're not swinging from trees, but they are over there. Probably get a better view when we go around the corner here. Yeah, well, I can see them already. All right. Let's check it out. These are the gorillas. Look up here, I'm gonna see one that's white, I think coming back gray. Look at that.
We call it family group. In contrast, this is a batch group. So it's 4 males living together, 2 adolescents and 2 adults. Think of it a bit like a frat house. The younger males learn from the older males and it takes to be a dominant male gorilla. Sometimes hard.
Thing. These gorillas eat, sleep, no mortgage, no rent. Get up, do what they want, hang out with their friends, actually get fed. No predators. All right.
I didn't see the one behind the tree.
Oh, that's a big one. It looks like a big one, right? I don't.
As they get taller, the males will also begin to grow that gray hair. So the younger ones look very similar to the
Oh, he's gone right behind the tree. Come on, seriously? Whoa.
Everybody's moving away from the one.
Is that what you think? I wonder if he's territorial, right?
Yeah. Oh, these are all males.
As we learn how to better care for the animals, we learn how to manage their needs. In the case of our gorillas here, cardiac health is a big challenge. Well, not just here, but in zoos overall. So with our gorillas here, they are trained up behaviors to show us their chest for echocardiograms, show us their arms for blood pressure cuff readings and blood draws. Hello, welcome.
All right, well,
That
that was very active gorillas, being very territorial.
Thanks. Yeah, I work on Sims. And, no, I work with them out of
There we go.
Yeah, there's someone back here. Alana, there's someone back here. No, he's right here.
All right.
You see?
Oh, there's more over here. There we go. Ah.
Hi, how are you?
Putting on a display. That
Like
that
that,
is
that
chest.
sound.
He's pounding on the chest
That's the sound you heard. It was more of like a high-pitched sound, like a slapping almost. Because what it is, they don't actually use their fists, because then they're just going to hurt themselves. What they do is open palm, and they cup their hands, and then it makes that popping sound.
Why did he do it?
It's a lot of different reasons. Today it's very rainy and dreary and cloudy, and despite being in the wild rainforest animals, our gorillas are not big fans of rain. So he could just be saying that out loud to the other gorillas. He's, I'm unhappy about this.
Is there the king one?
There is a leader, a dominant one. He's actually the one in the back. You can just see his silver butt sticking out behind the tree there.
Is that the one they moved away from when he went over there? Then the one that ran over there before.
He was sitting over there,
Yeah.
right up at the very top of the hill, sitting up very tall and regal. So he was the leader. And the reason for that, can you guess what it is? What makes a gorilla a leader in their group?
Age?
Not age. Usually, actually, when they're above a certain age, typically they kind of get pushed to the edge of the group.
So it's not age, it's not size, obviously.
It's not necessarily size. He is the biggest, but it's not.
Is it color?
It's not typically size. What's
Is
that?
it the color of them?
That's an interesting guess. It's not the color. It's a little deeper than that. They're very emotional, social, complex animals. So it's something deeper.
Go ahead.
It's his attitude.
Oh, really?
His confidence and his attitude. The leader of a gorilla troop is typically very self-assured, very calm, even in stressful situations. Very equal with how he treats everyone in the group. And you know, if this sounds familiar, that's often what humans think of as a gorilla.
I was gonna say,
It's pretty interesting.
and is he? They kind of like just step off him and just naturally he evolves. He's obviously not a Volt, right?
You're talking about like how they become
Yeah.
a leader? Yeah, it is very like natural, gradual process.
That's
for
the one at the
sure.
back there, right?
That's the one who's the dominant male of this group. You can see he's standing very tall. Everybody else is kind of slouched a little bit, but he's always going to be standing up tall with that stern look on his face. That communicates to the others that he is ready to lead them. He's in charge. He's watching for danger. Keeping an eye on everything. Memorizing the landscape too. Because it's, you know, there's privileges with it. You get space, you get the first pick of the food, but you're also expected to be the one in the front. You check out threats, you're memorizing where the food is in the jungle. It's a big job. So you really have to be very confident.
This leader's must be bored then.
What's that?
His leader must be bored.
You think so? With
I don't know. I mean, what threats does he have? Yeah.
No threats, but in their minds, in their world,
constant.
This is still the wild.
Yeah.
Basically, as far as they're concerned, they're true wild, but their instincts are telling them this is pretty much the wild. So we're going to keep an eye out, and he is still expected to show them where the food is. And you know, of course, it's more or less the same every day. The keepers do spread it out like that. He's expected to do that. But then I think his biggest job and what would potentially constitute as a threat for him
Other
is
people,
disagreements
yeah.
among the other gorillas. So that's
Yeah.
his biggest job is to keep an eye out for that and
Keep him in
put a
mind.
stop to it. Exactly.
Cool. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Full time role, right? He's always very serious. He's always watching. And so you mentioned age, and I was saying that as they get older, they kind of move down in the hierarchy, and so eventually that will happen for him. When he gets a little bit older, he doesn't have the energy to keep up that constant vigilance and constant serious attitude.
All right. Yeah. I don't know though. I mean, if you look at the last two presidents in the late 70s, 80s, we don't tend to get that in, do we? Age-wise, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, humans things are a little bit of different scales.
Yeah.
But in general, on a small scale, it's very significant. Socializing super fast. There's lots of groups working really hard every day to learn more and teach people more about them.
Where do they sleep?
They'll sleep, here they sleep in an indoor area on the other side of the farm over there. In the wild, what they'll do is they'll gather up some thick leaves to make a little bed, and they'll either sleep on the ground or they may climb thicker trees and sleep right up there. They are actually very good climbers. Even these big guys, if they really wanted to, they rarely sleep in the woods, but they could climb these trees very easily. You know, like a few examples, they have such a strong arm.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Y'all have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Check out National Geographic on there. Some amazing
Is that your area of expertise, or did you learn it, or did you come here as a?
So for us out here, we're the educators, so we don't really need a lot of background necessarily. We're kind of learning the established information and what the keepers have found and sharing that with
Okay. Cool.
We learn pretty much all we need right here, and always opportunities to learn more until the shore of some rain. Pretty cool.
All right. Thank you.
Of course,
Thanks.
have a great day.
You definitely learn something new every day when you come
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So about 75 minutes, if you do watch this back, go to 75 minutes and just hear the like 5-minute talk here from Aaron about gorillas. Very intriguing, really intriguing. I'm assuming we're at the end of it. It's the gorilla section. So again, I will, pending weather, be doing a live on the Magic Kingdom fireworks tonight. That's where we started off. The colobus monkey. This weather's turned out okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be miserable.
Wasn't too down for what we were thinking so far.
Tom's asked me to go to Magic Kingdom. Not sure I'll be making it, Tom.
Well, at least it's nice that you could just drive home or whatever.
I know, it is.
With it and head back.
I'm kind of thinking that. Go home, grab a sandwich, drink. I'll be doing a live at Magic Kingdom. Go live at Magic Kingdom. Charge my phone up a little bit.
Right.
So we did the safari. We did the Gorilla Falls. What do we think now? Pandora? Oh, what do you think? You tell me. I don't really know the. I do need to use the bathroom. Nearly an hour and a half into the live, I got to pee again.
You haven't had any coffee?
Not here, no, but I had a pot this morning.
Oh.
I get up at like 4:30.
Yeah.
So let me know where you're from. Consistently had 5 to 10 people on it. Peter, they're all family members, but no, they're not. Lizard Gothic, Tracy Gibson, Reese. Thank you for commenting. Well, you're probably not on it still. When's the Lion King on? Never done that.
I have to check the app or whatever. There's different shows throughout the day.
I went to the German dessert place in Epcot. That was amazing. They have a cookie there that is just to die for.
Oh, really? Is it over
Yeah.
at Werther's?
Right in Germany. So, yeah, yeah, that's it. The candy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
Werther's
place,
candy?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, one of those cookies was just. We ate at Tapenyedo. Tom took me for my birthday.
Yeah.
That whole week was a nightmare from food-wise. You guys took me out to Marimoto. Is it right, Marimoto?
Yeah. Yep.
And Tom wanted to take me out at Vero Beach. I'd been in England. I'm like, geez. So we are heading where now, Eric?
You want to do another trail, walking trail?
Yeah, I'm built for walking
Over
trails.
by, Kilimanjaro Rapids or whatever.
Oh, the tiger?
Water ice. Yeah, the tiger.
Tigers. Okay, we're gonna do tigers. guest experience team. If you don't know, these blue tents are spread around all the different parks, and any issues with fast passes, DAS pass, things like that.
So when we went, no.
Is this the Tree of Life from a different angle?
Yep.
Right. The Tree of Life. We're now going to Asia. We've left Africa, we're going to Asia. And we're traveling by Concorde. Because it's only going to take us 10 minutes to get from Africa to Asia. That's the only way you could get there. Tree of Life.
Look at all the detail and everything on the tree.
Yeah, me and Valerie are going to go hunting.
So we are in Animal Kingdom, Disney World, Orlando. And we are going to Asia to see some tigers. We've done the safari. That's a VIP guide there. So those would have, that tour there would have cost them approximately $7,000. And for me and Eric, it cost, yep, $7,000. Depending if this is classed a busy day or not, but it's can go up to $7,000-8,000 easily.
What is it for? Is it the base price for the group?
No, it's a minimum of 6 people, and it's $600 to $800 an hour. Sorry, minimum of 6 hours. So depending on how many hours they got,
Yeah.
depending on what the price range is.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
And for me and Eric, it cost just time. Well, annual pass, which is probably about $80 a month.
You're right.
Is that right? $80? Something like that, right?
$82.
$82 a month. My right arm, man. Woo. My favorite restaurant, apart from Yak and Yeti. That's amazing, amazing restaurant.
That's your favorite restaurant?
Well, pretty, yeah. Love the food in there. I mean, I love the churros, but as far as actual sit-down meal here,
Yeah. I think I've only been there once.
I've only been there once. It was amazing. Where's the okay restaurant? Okay. You wanna hold this while I go?
Sure.
You're in charge, Eric.
Oh boy. Dead silence. We'll follow Tony into the bathroom.
Yay.
Audio wasn't working just there.
Wasn't?
No, it's so total silence.
Oh. I saw your lips moving. So that's the first time there's been 0 people on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's been like 9, 10. Goes to 2, all right. You see? Goes to Eric, everybody leaves. Now people coming back. If you just got on, tell me where you're from, please. Okay, we're gonna go to the Maharaja Jungle Trek. And then after this, I have to get a snack or something. Maharaja Jungle Trek. Monkeys, dragons, and tigers. This might be the last thing we do on the live as the battery's starting to go. As we are 93 minutes into it.
Oh wow.
Well, let's check out some tigers.
Oh, look at dragon.
A dragon. Not a very active dragon, but a dragon nonetheless. No fire come out of it yet. All right.
Got 5,000 steps.
Yeah. 5,000 steps. I feel every single one of them. I probably got less steps because I have bigger strides. Looks like there's monkeys in here. Yep. A monkey area with no monkeys. There we go. Next. Well, hopefully we see some tigers. Thank you, Eric. All right. Bats in here. Battery is 44. Ah. Tigers.
Look at this space right in front of us. And look down by the wall. Right? North America has that.
Living right back there. Just. See the what's here?
The what?
What's here? What's here?
Yeah, I don't know. The birds.
What we got here?
Yeah.
Deer, is it?
Just big birds up there.
They make a lot of noise.
You see it on the video? Or no?
Yeah.
There's a red one.
I think I see something there. Wow, they're loud. Alright, they're not gonna move.
They're really noisy.
So, 100 minutes in. I'm very close to being tapped out.
Yeah.
Shoulder. I gotta work both arms on this in the future. But my left hand's not very steady.
Unless you can get like a strap it on you with a hydraulic. That way you could just.
I wonder if I could, yeah, I wonder if there's a thing you do on the phone with the head. You know, like the GoPro. It's gotta be. Well, people keep coming on. Be intrigued to see how it actually mounts up. The actual viewing time.
Well, it's like how they do in sports, in sports entertainment, the events.
Yeah.
They have these harnesses or whatever you can, with the big cameras.
Yeah, I definitely think if there's a way of, even on the head, because the GoPro works on the head.
Yeah.
There's got to be something for the phone. Look a bit of an idiot though. I just think the higher up, especially with your eyes, if it's on your head, you're getting the same view. Whereas on your chest.
Yeah.
All right. It said go the other way.
Huh?
It said go right.
Oh,
It's all right. We're being rebels.
it said to go right.
That's all right. We'll go this way. You can go left, but right was where everyone else is going.
Oh.
So everyone else goes right, but
I thought it was just an entrance in there and then you come back out.
it's probably interesting. I think this is more for wheelchairs and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
I don't think-
walking parallel.
Okay, there we go. All right, Eric. I think, oh, no, go that way. I think that's me done for the day. Oh, it's 5 people. Maybe not. We'll carry on. So we are in the middle of the Tiger Maharaja Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Disney's Animal Kingdom. We saw the tiger hidden away. We've done the safari. We've done the gorillas. What would be next?
I don't know if there's any other animal exhibits.
The rest of it's just a walk around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. We have exited. Oh, there is something over here.
I was looking earlier and I didn't see anything.
There used to be. I'm not sure about now. But... So over here is the Cali Rapids, right?
Yeah, the rapids are over here.
The one at Universal is so much better. There we go, see?
The bridge is right up there.
Yeah? Oh, let's check it out. The one at Universal, I know me, Eric, Suzanne, Keegan, Steven, probably Mariana. Man, we went about 6-7 times. There was nobody there for like the river rapids. We just kept going on and on and on. There we go. This one's a little bit quicker. What a waste, there's nobody on it.
Definitely walk on
Is it?
it. Look.
Well, if we do that, we can't do it with the camera. The phone's too expensive, but. I don't think you get really wet on that, do you? I don't remember. We have jackets.
Said you want to go to Pandora.
Yeah, let's go to Pandora. Alright, so that was the Cali River Rapids. We're now going to go to Pandora, which is the other side of the park, right? Yeah. So we're going from Jungle Trek, where there was a tiger. We're going all the way over to Pandora now. I gotta do more of these. It's like a chocolate fondue, right?
Fondue fountain.
Yeah. Yeah, there's monkeys up there.
Oh yeah, really?
That's where I know I saw them somewhere. All right. Again, we're at Disney's Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. And we are on our way to Pandora. Not sure if it's World of Pandora or whatever it's called, but probably be there in about 5 minutes. It's great. Pandora's amazing. So let's go check it out. We could do the ride if it's not too long. At least the water one. The dark one, right? One that's pitch black.
The River Rapids?
No, Pandora.
Oh yeah, we could.
I tried that on the
The water
GoPro.
one?
But yeah,
Yeah, that's right, we did, didn't we?
didn't work out.
I do. I'm just telling you what
Again, for those of you just come on, Disney's Animal Kingdom in Orlando. They have a Dino Land, kind of cheesy.
Which is going away, right?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of, it's like a local carnival that comes into your town. I think that's more Dino Land. All right, I gotta save the battery here. Okay, that is it. So that was my first real live stream. Is 110 minutes. I'm pretty beat. It's pretty. That's a lot of talking and a lot of walking around. Luckily, Eric held my jacket for me. Right, fantastic. And but yeah, that'll do for now. And I will see you soon.